Hi there, it is Couponing Chemistry here to tell you how you can be sustainable in couponing, especially if you're new to couponing. What I found is a lot of videos on YouTube have people doing extreme couponing, but they seem to be either doing donations, for different charities, or they're just collecting things and hoarding, which I have no problem with. You can collect as much. Extreme couponing is kind of like a sport, it's kind of like a hobby, it's fun. Who doesn't like to save and have different things that you can collect and save on? But that's not my mission here. My mission here is sustainable couponing, especially for Canadians. I notice, especially in Western Canada, there is almost nobody on YouTube that's really finding a way to save money. And considering the economic climate that continues to dwindle, it's really time to save as much money as you can, because things nothing is promised. And I think having PC points is a great backup for people who, like me, who don't know if they might not have enough money. You never know if you might run out of money for food. I know some people think it's not possible, but a lot of people might not have any money left in a month. And for me, I want to ensure I always have the essential things I want for the lowest price. So my extreme couponing is finding as many things for the lowest price every week. So I'm going to try to help anybody else out here, and these are what my videos are going to be. So I've written down a list because I want to be organized and not to be ranting. And basically, these are my tips for having a sustainable couponing endeavor every week. One, I make a list of items that I buy regularly, like milk, cheese, eggs, tuna, and other things that I can find coupons and get a discount for. Two, I go to couponing websites like save.ca, SmartSource, WebSaver, and I make sure I clip these coupons and save them. Um, it's very important to do this so you know what you want to buy and where you need to buy them. And three is to definitely have or download the Flip app so you can match your clip coupons from step number two, which is those other websites, and you can find what the cheapest price is. And you can also, at certain places, do some price matching. Four, I would strongly recommend um, going to the public library and printing the coupons off. It'll save you money. And here in Western Canada, you can get $5 every single month of free printing uh, for items. That's black and white, which is perfectly fine. So if you have that privilege, you can definitely save a lot of money. I suggest you use either the library PC desktop computers. Sometimes this can be a challenge. If you have any questions about that, send me a message. I can try to help you with it. If not, the best practice is to bring your own PC laptop. It can work on Mac too, but PC or Windows or whatever is probably most reliable for couponing. Five, I would recommend that you go to an area that has multiple stores. Like for me, there is a couple areas that have a superstore, Safeway, and Sobeys. I always go to a location that has multiple stores because it saves me so much money and so much time than running from stores. That's how I'm able to do so many hauls, because I don't run around. I usually stay in one or two areas that have all the stores that I need. So I would definitely recommend, instead of going to one store, I think you'll be more successful if you go to an area with multiple stores. And if you can, go on a weekday in the morning, That's the best time I found to find deals. Um, when close to when the store just opens, or the area when it just opens, and you just can't beat that because there's other people who are doing this already, and they're smart and they're advanced and they want some sales too. So what better than to do this once or twice a week, but you do it in the morning once you've printed off all your coupons that one day a week that you have dedicated to it, and keep it moving. So lastly, make sure you check all the aisles. Check all aisles for coupons because you never know where you can find some. Like, for instance, I found some of these Eggo coupons. I found this in the yogurt aisle. I found these in the bars aisle. And I found this by the juice aisle, the Eggo waffles one, expiry date. I found this by the jam aisle when it wasn't on sale. And this one I found at Shoppers Drug Mart because it's very dry where I live, so $2 is a pretty good deal. And you can use it on top of when you're having a sale. So I will be doing a giveaway for my coupons eventually when I have more people following the site. And also, another thing is to definitely go to the manufacturer's websites because you can also get items on there like coupons, like Danone, Silk. You can get different coupons from them. And my recommendation, which is a very, very, very strong one, is if you're couponing, please make sure that you can do this at the self-checkout. I really strongly recommend any person who does multiple coupons at one go uses the self-checkout. You can't go wrong with that because I notice a lot of cashiers are underpaid, grumpy, and they're just, I can't blame them. They don't get any hours and they don't care. They won't either be as patient and they won't scan what you want. I've had this happen to me twice this week already. So I try to do self-checkout whenever I can. So I generally don't go to stores that don't have self-checkouts. Just because I know that they can't pay attention to all of this. So I'll give you a quick recap and I'm going to end this video because I've decided my videos are not going to be over 10-20 minutes. Definitely not going to be that long. So one, to have sustainable couponing, make sure you make a list of your regularly bought items. Two, go couponing for sites like save.com, SmartSource, WebSave, and Clip Coupon. And clip those coupons. You don't have to print them yet. That's going to be one of the other steps. Three, go to Flip and make sure you can match these clip coupons with these ongoing sales. Four, print the coupons at the library on a desktop PC or your regularly or a laptop. You can do this for what? You can get $5 free every month. Six, go to an area that has multiple stores and look for the items that you have printed off, and also look for manufacturer's items because you can find them either at the front, sometimes at Superstore, or you can find them beside different products. I found several different. I found this one at Shoppers. I found this one at Superstore. I found this one at Superstore. And you can find just different items. This one I found on a box of Weetabix that I purchased. So this one ends, I think, December 31st, 2020. So even different items that you might buy, like Kleenex, sometimes they have the coupons right on there. So take a look. You might find something you like. So Lastly, for the sake of saving all your money and couponing, make sure that you go through, whenever possible, self checkout. Always, always, always. Because a lot of cashiers are grumpy, they're underpaid, they don't have too many hours, they're getting bitched at by their coworkers and by their supervisors, and they just are not that patient, you know? So, to avoid any mistakes, blunders, I would definitely recommend self checkout always. This is like one of the most important things, because if you mess up, it's your fault. If they mess up, it's your fault, because you weren't, there's nothing you can do about that. You can't go back and undo it. So, bonus tip, make sure you always scan your points, like your PC Optimal card, your More Rewards card, and check out for your personal offers. So those are the bonus points. Those are important. Make sure you can link them up, and you'll have a more sustainable couponing experience. Last but not least, don't expect to save 100% all the time. And don't expect to get everything for $1 or $2. You're not going to do that. For me, I have a very sustainable couponing pattern. I don't try to over extend myself and expect I'm I'm going to save a lot of money. I'm going to save like 98%. It's not going to happen initially. It's a gradual thing, and if you do it once or two times a week, have that dedicated time, you'll have more success than trying to rush it. So thank you for watching this video. That's my tips and guidelines and how I do this more successfully. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. And of course, if you like what you're seeing and you're interested in my content, subscribe. Thank you.